Well, today marks a pretty big milestone, 50 years since Gerald Ford was sworn into the office of Vice President.
The Grand Rapids native's rise to the vice president and presidency were both unique because he was not elected to either position. Candace Monticelli live in studio this morning with more on Ford's legacy and his really unique path here to office. Candace?
Yes, good morning. We're able to talk with the experts over at Gerald Ford Presidential Library and Museum. Now, Ford's move to vice president was unique and actually links back to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Now, Joel Westfall, the deputy director at the museum, explained to us that after Kennedy was killed, the government realized something needed to be done to prevent the vice presidency from being left vacant for a long period of time. Now, they were especially concerned because the Cold War was in full swing. Now, in 1967, President Lyndon Johnson signed the 25th Amendment that allowed the role of vice president to be filled by a vote of Congress and the United States Senate in the case of the office of vice president being vacant. Now, that's exactly what happened in October 1973, when Vice President Spiro Agnew resigned. President Nixon then appointed Ford vice president, and then when Nixon resigned in 1974, Ford stepped up to the presidency. We asked Westfall, why was Ford tapped in the first place?
Gerald Ford had a very good reputation of bipartisanship and working along the aisles. He had an extremely good relationship not only amongst his Republican colleagues, but as well as his Democratic colleagues as well, to the extent that he was voted in the Congress by a vote of 383 to 35, and in the Senate from 93, he won that vote from 93 to 3.
You can get an up-close look at Ford's vice presidency as well as other vice presidencies in America history right now at Gerald Ford Presidential Museum. Now, that's at the museum now through June. Next August, the museum says the exhibit dedicated to Ford's swearing in as vice president will be open.